Fuel with a purpose. We're talking about how to eat based on your goals. So this is a pretty broad topic, I'm going to be honest, but I think you're going to get the most value from some of the pictures later. But just brief overview, right? Whether your goal is to lose weight or gain weight, a lot of it's the same stuff, guys. It's actually not nearly as complicated as people think. We've taught a lot more people how to unlearn things about their nutrition than we've actually taught them. We're brainwashed by the fitness industry for a reason, in the nutrition industry and the food industry, to think this is a lot more complicated than what it actually is, right? Whether it's now you have to do keto diet, now you have to do low carb, now you have to do, I don't know, whatever, right? Grass fed, all organic, all these different things. Guys, it really doesn't come down to any of that type of stuff. None of those diets or none of those ideas were designed to work long term. And if they're not designed to work long term, then why do them? If they're not sustainable, then they don't work, right? So if your goal is to lose weight, right? Pretty simple, just increase your protein. If a lot of you guys aren't hitting your protein goals, increase that protein. A lot of you guys honestly aren't eating enough, right? So if you're only eating a friggin' cheese stick and some yogurt and you're not eating enough, either you're binge eating way later, which is putting you in a calorie deficit, or not a calorie deficit, a calorie surplus, excuse me, which is causing you not to be able to lose weight. Or for most of you, you're not eating enough, so your body has now gotten used to surviving way down here when it should be up here. And so because of that, your body now thinks you have to eat even less to actually lose weight, which is even less sustainable, which means you're going to gain the weight back and probably then some. So you guys actually have to eat more. I'm not talking about smashing 7,000 calories. I'm talking about increasing some of those fruits and veggies, getting a few more healthy snacks in there, get some more calories in your day slowly over time, right? Get to a healthy and sustainable level. And then we try to maybe go into a slight calorie deficit, right? Because then this is sustainable. This is not sustainable, right? So if your goal is to lose weight and it is to lose weight long term, you definitely have to do that. Please pay attention to that part. If your goal is to gain weight, it's really the same stuff, right? Increase the protein, increase the carbs. Carbs, you still need to be eating carbs if you're trying to lose weight. Again, we've been brainwashed to think carbs are bad. Carbs are not bad. Carbs are fuel. Carbs are your body's primary energy source. It's what keeps you alive. It's what allows you to train at a high level. If you eliminate carbs, right, that's not sustainable for the rest of your life. So again, it sucks, and why would you do that? But if you eliminate carbs, you now can no longer train at a high level. You can't develop muscle. You can't grow muscle. You can't get strong, which is also going to have a negative impact on your goals. Carbs are not bad. You need to eat carbs. Now, I'm not talking about just smashing candy bars all day for your carbs, right? Trying to find clean carb sources and healthier carb sources. You have to eat carbs. I can't say it enough times. Other things, right? Get your sleep. Your sleep helps with weight gain or weight loss. Eliminating alcohol or at least reducing it is going to help with weight gain or weight loss. Eating consistently, and fruits and veggies. All of these things you can do whether you're trying to do either of those goals, and they're super simple. So looking at your training load, right? So looking at those pictures on the bottom, whether it's an easy, a moderate, or a heavy day, if you just look at what your plate actually looks like, right? Whether that's an easy day and you want to maybe be a little more fruit and veggie heavy. If it's a heavy day, you probably want to be a little bit more carb heavy if you have a lot of practices and trainings going on. So just looking at what your actual plate looks like can really help you fuel towards your goals without having to put food on a scale and measure things out and count your macros, because none of that garbage really even matters, guys. It's small, consistent changes done progressively over time for the rest of your life. And every one of those changes is a change that you feel you could do for the rest of your life sustainably, right? We're talking about sustainable change here. And if you're an athlete, if you're a competitor, even if you're one of our adult athletes looking to get better and looking to get strong, all of the food that goes into your body is fuel. That's why we call this fuel with a purpose, right? You are fueling your body to be a strong, badass human being. So how to fuel based on your goals. This is Fuel with a Purpose. Be relentless.